When he's not giving lectures at Harvard or writing a celebrated history book, Emmy-winning filmmaker and literary scholar Henry Louis Gates Jr. is talking to celebrities and taking them on a personal journey.
You know what we're talking about. He's got that hit show. It's called Finding Your Roots on PBS. It is now in its 11th season. Stars like Amanda Seyfried dive into their family histories and learn more about who they are. 11 seasons. There's a reason it's been around. And I love watching the revelations happen, like in real time, how you surprise people.
Well, I have a surprise for you.
Oh, okay.
You and I have something in common, and it's not Africa and Egypt.
Okay.
And if you guess, I'll give you a free DNA kit.
What? What we have in common, me and you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guess, I'll give her a DNA kit.
What? Okay, I don't have any idea.
Give us a clue.
Morgantown, West Virginia.
Wait, what?
I'm from West Virginia.
Wait.
I grew up 70 miles east of Morgantown. My brother Paul went to college there, went to dental school there. WVU.
You're kidding.
Wow.
So how in the world did an Egyptian get to West Virginia?
My parents immigrated from Egypt, and they went to Oklahoma first, and then they went to Morgantown because they wanted my dad was going to be a professor.
Yeah.
But when we left West Virginia, I sobbed. I loved it so much. I had like bumper stickers, Wild, Wonderful West Virginia, and all the rest.
Mountaineers are always free.
There you go. Let's go Mountaineers.
That is such a fundamental part of my identity. People think the most important thing about me is that I'm black, which is fundamentally important. But being from West Virginia fundamentally shaped who I am.
Wow. And probably you too,
Me too.
right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of your big guests that you've had on. You had Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell on. And tell us about what happened during their episode.
Well, with Kristen, her 7th great-grandfather migrated from Scotland to colonial New York in 1772. 3 years later, the revolution breaks out, right? He becomes a spy for the British against the Patriots.
What?
And is captured, sent to prison for 5 months, then banished to Canada. And her family stays in Canada until 1860, when they finally come back to the United States. With Dax, his 4th great grandfather migrated from Canada to Michigan in 1800. The War of 1812 breaks out, and he's captured by the British.
Oh my gosh.
So they crisscross.
Holy
How crazy
moly.
is that?
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's so much interestingness when it comes to the intersection of sort of our roots and history.
Yeah.
And that's what the show does, is it?
Yeah, we're able to tell history one guest at a time.
Wow.
So that we can personalize the War of 1812. I mean, who knows about the War of 1812?
I mean, we all learned about it, but we don't remember
well,
much.
Not really, right? We all slept through it.
We learned about it,
But when you think that, when you associate it with Dax Shepard, or when you associate the revolution with Kristen, all of a sudden it becomes very different.
I wonder if people sometimes get like a feeling of guilt that one of their great ancestors from God knows when, who they did something that was terrible, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's in our kind of DNA.
Especially now in our conversations. You know?
But one of the things that I insist upon is that you don't inherit the sins of the past. You know, guilt is not heritable. So you're not responsible for what your ancestors did. It's just better to know. It's better to know. Stephen Hawking, the great Cambridge physicist, said, it is the past that tells us who we are. Without it, we lose our identity. And I think that's why it's fundamentally important for everybody to do their family tree.
So if people want to take a glimpse into their family tree and they don't have your show.
Celebrities.
So what's something they could do?
Well, the first thing you should do is interview the oldest person in your family.
Yeah, that's such a good advice.
You know, everyone says, oh, I wish I had done it. It's so easy now with an iPhone. And you sit down and have them tell their stories. And then give everyone a DNA test for Christmas.
That's cool.
Everybody should take a DNA test. That's how to get started.
I like it.
It's so great.
You're so cool.
I know.
I'm so happy you came. Everyone loves to sit with you, and we're happy you're sitting with us today.
Oh, I'm happy.
And I love that y'all share that West Virginia.
I can't believe it.
Homegirl.
Come on.
So great.
We'll sing the fight song in the commercial. The 11th season of Finding Your Roots premieres tomorrow, featuring Amanda Seyfried and Leah Salgona on PBS. You can also catch Henry's new 4-part docuseries. It's called Great Migrations, A People on the Move. That premieres on January 28th.
Fascinating.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Henry.
And we'll be back.
Thank you.